They were putting all kinds of people on the throne of Peter that should not be there. Sometimes they weren't even 20 years old, and sometimes they weren't even fit to be priests, had no vocation whatsoever. And so these were very dark days, politics. But isn't it amazing that even in those dark days, no pope ever defined what's contrary to the faith? They might not have lived according to the faith, but when it came to defining, they say their life was not very edifying, but their bullarium was immaculate. I can say that about many of those popes. When it came to defining something beyond them, as was at work. Now, our Holy Church has two aspects to it, like every coin. Have you ever played heads and tails? Every coin has two sides, the human and the divine. It's child's play to see the human side. Everybody, whether you are a believer or not a believer. It's the genius of faith to see the divine side despite the human. Even when it is at its worst, there is still the finger of God, the hand of God running the church. And it will be so to the end of time. We have absolutely no hesitancy to know that as long as we are holding only what the church has defined, eventually we are going to be vindicated. We don't care. One bishop might not like us. Another pope might not do his duty to defend what we are doing. We don't care. We can wait. We can wait. It's a privilege to suffer. That's the first thing our father told me. He said, I'm not asking you to come and join me because I'm going to make you rich or powerful, certainly not popular. I promise you only one thing, he said. I think I've said it before. I think some of you still remember it. What is it? You will never be bored. Not a dull moment, he said. And boy, has that been true. I have here a little marker. I think Dan Hazel gave it to me. I like it very much. This is from Hilaire Belloc. Even when the faith is preserved, men pursue wealth and power inordinately. Even where there is faith, even in the ages of faith, as you call it, you find that men still pursue wealth and power inordinately. The conquistadores, if you ask any one of them, why are you here? What are you fighting for? To spread the gospel, to plant the cross of Christ on new shores? Fine. They say now the Protestants discovered that they also were interested in discovering where the gold was. Well, fine, all right. So these conquistadores, Prescott, by way of insulting Cortez, said that when he came to meet these pagan chiefs,